Okay, I'm gonna just do one more of these campsite encounters. Hopefully a typical one now. Before I go to bed. There we go, he's over there. And like I say, 80, maybe 90% of these ones end up just being a guy on his own, and he tells you to get lost. So what do you do to make the most of that sort of situation?
You ain't welcome here, so move on.
Typical.
I ain't here to cause trouble. Get the hell away from...
So there we are, he's pulled his gun. Now even if you shoot him now, you'll lose honour. Seems a bit unfair, but there we are. So here's what you do. You lasso him. Watch out for his gun, because he can still shoot. But easy enough to dodge that. You hog tie him. If he's on his own, that's perfectly straightforward. If there's two of them, it's still possible, as long as you're a bit judicious about avoiding the gunfire of the second guy you lasso while you're hog tying the first. So we can now take his moonshine and his peach, loot his luggage, biscuits, eat my own to make room. And you see we don't lose any honour for doing that. He's got a banjo, we can't take that, what a shame. So there we go. So that's probably the... Oh, no, there's another box here, look. This is a little lock box. So remember, Eagle Eye shows you hair tonic we are definitely going to want to use. Where's ours? Gotta love the hair tonic, best part of the game. So there we are, we've looted all that without losing any honour. Now, just to show you what happens, I think I showed you this before, if I loot him, don't have to kill him to loot him, I can loot him while he's hog-tied. 62 cents and a silver emblem ring, so that might be worth it, but it's looting, it's random. And if you're RPing a good guy, you might think, well,
Moaning won't help you.
what if I cut him free? Well, let me show you now.
This what you want? You're done. Ain't much of a fight. Choke on it.
So you do end up losing the honour anyway. So you've got to just leave him hooked. Was that my hat or his? It's quite nice anyway, I'll keep it. So this game's attitude to honour is a bit mixed up sometimes, and you'd think you'd get honour for cutting him free, but you don't, and if you do cut him free you end up having to kill him and lose honour. So the honourable thing to do, in effect, is to leave him hog-tied to his own devices, and there's no comeback on that. So that's the way to do it. The ideal way, I would say, is approach. If, as usual, he gets aggressive, then you lasso and hog-tie, you loot his belongings, and then if you're feeling like gambling your a bit of honour against what you might loot from him, then you loot him, but there's never any point cutting him free. There's never any point getting involved in a gunfight or a fist fight and having to kill him. Just lasso, hog-tie, and leave him there. And that's the way to do your standard campsite encounter.